Yeah. 600, nigga. Shout out to you, Lodge. This for you, my nigga. I mean, but at the end of the day, you have to take into consideration that, like, people are gonna feel defensive about themselves, and people are gonna want to defend themselves, especially when they feel like they're being attacked.
Their feelings.
Yeah.
Their feelings of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not attacking them. Mm-hmm. I'm talking to the wall. I'm talking to you. Why are they getting upset?
Yeah.
They got an internal battle with themselves that they just not trying to be real with.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's a fucking this or he's a fucking that. No, motherfucker, that's who you are.
Right.
You don't know me. Everybody got an opinion about somebody, don't even know the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, look at all these celebrities and shit. Like, for example, there's Blueface and Krishan and all them. Motherfucker talk about them all day long. That's why they famous, because motherfucker, you can't stop having an opinion.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers, bro, you think they give a fuck what y'all talking about?
No, not at all. They're never gonna see it.
Right.
So you feel like coming into 2024, people just need to toughen up. Stop being such victims and shit like that.
Hey, victim culture is strong, man. The delusion that's been going on has been very real. Trust me.
What do you mean by the delusion? What like, you know what I'm saying? Define yourself. Like, what do you mean by people being delusional or in delusion?
You ready for this one?
Go ahead, brother.
For example, I believe that there's two genders, male and female, biologically, scientifically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I don't got a problem if you a man and you want to be a woman, but I don't got to play pretend with you.
Right.
I don't got to, you know what I'm saying? And I'll raise my kid to teach him, hey, look, this is what this is. Mm-hmm. There's people out here that think this way, and that's okay.
Yeah. So do you feel like people should be able to change their kids' gender before they turn 18?
Hell no.
Even if the parents sign off on it?
Hell no.
Like, what if someone was trying to say that, like, the things that you teach your kid is abuse, the same way that they're trying to say what they're trying to do is, or what you're trying to say is they're doing is abuse?
I would ask him where. I don't put my hands on my kid. Mm-hmm. I don't raise my voice to my kid.
Right.
I don't do none of that. So please, if they have a problem with the way I do it, I would like to hear it because I'm open-minded. I would love to grow it from anything that I can grow from. Yeah. But if ain't nobody got nothing to say, I mean, I'm definitely going to teach my kid, like, hey, bro, that's a girl. Mm-hmm. That's a man trying to be a girl. But
and you feel like that's a problem in society? That men are trying to be women and women are trying to be men?
The problem is when they try to force it on people that are innocent, like the kids, for example.
Yeah.
These kids ain't worried about your sexual genders being changed. Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what hormones is. Mm-hmm. Where the fuck did that come from? Why does this 6-year-old boy want to be a girl and y'all are okay with just fucking accepting up this whole neurological, biological chemistry of his body?
The government for a while, I'm not sure if they're still trying to do it, but the government for a while was trying to make it so, like, that was...
I believe they just banned
illegal for you to... Yeah, no, they did. Certain places and shit, but the government was trying to make it illegal for the parent to say that the kid was wrong by that standard.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. Of course, they want to weaken the family. They want to break it down as much as they can. They don't want strong families.
Is marriage for you still the goal?
Man, I guess it depends from a religious standpoint or from just...
Are you religious?
I am not religious.
Okay, so then what do you mean by from a religious standpoint?
For example, like Christianity, Muslim, whatever, any religion. In my opinion, I feel that religion was created from a man or a woman, a human being. I don't believe that before there was a human being, there was a religion.
No. Okay, yeah.
It's in a book. A human had to put it in a book. Before the book, it was just a person spewing out some things. I'm sure the spirit was speaking deeply and through all types of people. Yeah. But then people get into a position and they try to manipulate things. They try to keep the crowd under control, like sheep and a wolf. You know what I'm saying? If we keep them all herded up right here and just keep feeding them the same thing every day, eventually that's all they'll ever know. That, you know what I mean? And as a collective, consciously, that's what creates everything. Yeah.
So what does that mean for you when it comes to, like, is marriage still the goal? Is marriage still the goal, creating like a family unit? For the Stressman family?
It's a unison. It's like a union. Regardless of a piece of paper, right? Regardless of what religion, regardless of a ring, if we don't have a spiritual union, it's irrelevant to me. Because if we can't share each other spiritually, then why would I want to be with somebody physically?
I mean, yeah. So you think that in order for you to have like a sexual connection with someone, you'd have to have a spiritual connection with them first?
I gotta feel for them. Yeah, I gotta have feelings, and they gotta be able to reciprocate that. Because nowadays people are so afraid to have feelings off their past traumas and what somebody else did and all this and that. It's becoming less and less. People don't got feelings out here. That's why they so cold hearted and just out here doing, out of their own insecurities. You could have somebody being completely faithful to you, and that person will cheat on you because they think in their head
like you're cheating.
Yeah. And creating their own delusion.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, brother. So no. So to you, marriage would be more of like a spiritual connection more than like you giving a woman your last name and you all.
I think if I met the right woman, I would have no problem. I'll give her anything she wanted if she was the right woman for me.
Right.
Whatever she wants.
Okay.
She got to meet me here first, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a process to me because the relationship I have with God and what I believe to be God, that's my number one relationship.
Who do you believe to be God?
My higher self.
What do you mean?
Inside your mind or inside your head are all those voices, and you got a voice listening, you got a voice talking, you got one watching. It's like, if those are not aligned, if you got three different fucking voices and they're all battling each other,
right?
There's a problem. You got a problem. If they're in unison, there's just one way, and that's the way. Yeah. And you just follow that way. And if anybody tries to come into my life and sidetrack me from that way, I'm the only one that can allow them to do that.
Yep, 100%.
I don't want somebody in my life that's going to distract me from where I'm going. I want somebody that's like, damn, he knows where he's going. Let's fucking go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you feel like with you being like your higher self being God, right? Like, do you feel like you're incapable, maybe not incapable, but like sometimes unwilling to take advice from someone who's maybe not like aligned, like is mentally as aligned as you are?
Oh no. I love to hear what people have to say because all I can do is learn from it. When I talk, I'm just telling you things I already know.
Yeah.
When you speak and I actually listen to you with a clear mind, I can actually learn something.
Right.
And trust me, the last thing I want to do is stop myself from becoming better, from growing,
right,
becoming more. So no, I love it when somebody has an actual conversation that can go back and forth without it becoming a conflict.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure. What was the biggest part? I think I kind of asked this already, but like, what do you think was the biggest part that made you realize like, yeah, I'm taking the right steps, I'm moving in the right direction into like what I want to be doing in my life?
My son.
What about him? Just like him being here, it just forced you to grow up, or?
I had a choice when I found out I was having a son. You know, growing up with no father and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's real simple to be like, I don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? The little kid in me, I don't want to do that. I want to keep having fun. I want to keep doing what I want to do. It's all about me.
Yep.
I can't, I always said it, I would have been such a great dad. I'll be such a great dad, this, and that. So now I got the chance. I done talked myself into it.
Right. So now you can't go back now.
Yeah, no, hell no. And just the fact that I'm in my son's life, to me, is already more than could have imagined. Yeah. I mean, nothing against my father for what, the situation at hand.
Did you ever, my bad.
No, you're
finish your answer.
You're good.
Did you ever get a chance to reconnect with your pops? Because I know like there was a time where like, I'm saying, towards the end of me going to Vision Quest and shit, you guys were like starting to like reconnect and shit. Did you ever get a chance to?
Yeah, we just took my son to launch.
Oh no shit.
A little trampoline other week. Yeah.
So you guys are like closer now.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
That's awesome,
yeah, my son love, and that's the beautiful thing about my family is that we all here for that boy. You know what I mean? My father, he did 30 years in prison for murder. He got out. He went in the same night I was conceived with my mother.
That's tough. Ooh, what the
same night, 20 minutes later, boom.
That's tough.
30 years.
Yeah.
Got out. We kind of, we kicked it off at first, but not in the most healthiest of manners. Have a drink with each other, this and that.
Right.
And he's real by the book. He's church, my grandmother and grandfather, they are Pentecostal pastor and preacher. They own a church over on Hall.
Okay.
So, and I can't knock him for it because the relationship that he had with his mom held him down that whole time. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
When he was that was his rock,
Right, okay.
And I respect that because my mom's my rock.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know
I already know how you and your mom are.
Shit. We go to hell, man. Me and that woman go back and forth to the end of time, but at the end of the day, that's all we got is our family,
Yeah. So what was that reconnection like? Just trying to meet back up with them. Like, are your mom and him cool?
Yeah, they cool. Yep.
Yeah.
My pops, he got a little wife and everything. He good.
Okay.
He got his little family going. You know, I got the thing with him is that I grew up without a father. I became a father. I had to become a man on my own.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm gonna do is try to have a relationship with my father as of me going after you. You know what I mean?
All right.
And so I let him go through what he had to go through. I had to go through what I had to go through. At the end of the day, he reached out. He was like, "Hey, look,
Yeah.
he want to make his relationship with God stronger, and he knows that that's the way to do it is to
Be
put
better.
forth an effort towards his grandson. Forget about me; it's about his grandson
that's
at this point.
beautiful,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
That is beautiful.
It's about him. It's everything. That's if your children are at the forefront of your everything, you got a problem.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
No, for sure. 100%. I couldn't agree more.
because they came here to teach your ass something that you didn't understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for
Them
sure.
motherfucker didn't want to be here, but
For
shit,
sure.
here we are.
Yeah. All right. So, what's going on with the bodybuilding shit, bro? Like
Man,
I
bro.
haven't seen the pictures in a long time. I ain't
it's
seen my
wintertime,
brother
bro.
Isaiah.
Oh, you know I
bitching
broke my
about
arm. I broke my
for
arm.
doing what? Working out?
No, bro, I went out with my boy Kurt, and he had these fucking electric skateboards.
Uh-huh.
He's like, bro, let's go to the park and ride the skateboards. I'm like, bet. I fucking fell off that bitch and broke my arm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, swear, bro.
So it held you back from lifting and shit?
I just took a couple months off.
Mhm.
And then the thing with the whole bodybuilding thing was like, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
It looked like you were enjoying
It was
yourself.
a dream come true, you know what I'm saying? But that shit is depressing, bro.
What do you mean?
When I love the gym because it made me feel good, not that it's a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be no fucking personal trainer. Like, don't get me wrong, I make some money off it or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, I went to the gym because I like to work out, not because I'm trying to influence people to do it. And
I mean, but why not? I mean, people need to be healthy.
because, yeah, they do, but
We live
that's,
in the
just, that's their
we live in the
choice.
fattest country in America,
They
in
seen
the
it.
world.
They seen it. That shit, it's there. If y'all want help, reach out.
Yeah.
Reach out. If they don't, you know how long I try to be like, hey, who needs help? Man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I got my own life to live. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
But no, me in the gym, it ain't never gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
I come out, I have my little time when I get my time, but outside of that, that's 3:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Same shit every day. Work, gym, sun, boom.
Yeah, so like how did you come across getting sole custody of your son? What entailed all of that shit? Because I know that had to have been a journey and a half.
It really was simple. I mean, shit don't happen on accident, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a mother state, Michigan a mother state too.
For sure.
So I mean, the situation that it was, you know, shit just always seems to fall in my lap.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, like I said, I had him since he was 6-7 months old.
Yep.
He turned 3 in November.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that boy.
Yeah, but no, how did it all come across? Like, how did it all come about? Like, what was it? What was the breaking moment that you know that you needed to get your son, or did you have no choice? Like, she was like, here's your fucking son.
When she hit me with a frying pan.
I'm trying to laugh, but that's just crazy.
She hit me with a frying pan, and then out of fear, she called the police on herself.
Yeah, right. She sent herself to jail?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking
And got
tough.
CPS got involved, all that shit. And I'm like, look,
Yeah,
that's
fucking
enough for
right.
me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
like,
sure.
that's enough for me. So I took my shit, and
That's crazy, bro. That's super dope that you grew up and shit and got, you know what I'm saying? Took situation into your own fucking control, because
But you know, it's the craziest part.
old school Caleb would not be that way.
Hell no. It was all a choice, though. I could have chose to just been
It's
like,
like, fuck it.
here, you could keep them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'd rather work.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in the streets.
Right.
Fuck my family. Fuck all this. I could have been bitter. I could have been all that. But for what? You could be better. Fuck being bitter. You could be better.
Yeah.
And that's the focus. He makes it the focus, because as long as he's in the forefront of everything else just falls away from it.
Right.
All the
The negativity, the
distractions,
drama.
like
yeah.
anything that takes my mind away from my son being better, gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
No, I hear that.
And that'll let me know if you the one, I will know, because you're gonna make his life even better. Because at this point, that's what it's about. It's about him.
No, for sure.
Shit.
For sure.
So I came here to have his ass. It's a long journey in this bitch, but shit.
Dang, thug it out.
Man.
For sure. So What's something we can look forward to seeing from Kaleb in 2024, brother? I just want to know, like, what can we look forward to seeing? Like, if you're not gonna be showing your ass on Facebook anymore.
Best believe that motherfucker gonna be back on there too. Shit, it's all a process.
That's how it works.
I was really getting into the car thing before I had to go through that. You know
I remember
what I'm saying?
that
I was
shit.
private selling cars and motorcycles and shit like that. But, you know, when I had got custody of them, I didn't work for 2 years, so I kind of just was like, fuck it, I need a break, you know what I mean? So just lived off of all the shit I had saved up.
Yeah.
But now that everything's back in motion, I'm going to get back to that. I got a couple people I want to invest in, get this dealership shit going, get some licenses, go to these auctions.
Okay.
And really, I want to give back to the community. I want to put cheap, economical vehicles, affordable vehicles for the city.
Yeah.
You know, from my little hoods, like Chicago Drive, Granville, Genesee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put teens growing up in cars. I'm trying to, you know, because the whole perspective now that I'm a dad, bro, it's about everything around my son.
Right.
You know, I want to help. I want to help
The community.
I've already fucked it up enough. Now I want to help it out.
What do you mean? What do you think it was? What do you mean by fucked it up? Like you fucked up the community? Like what do you mean?
Because I was such a terrible example of a human being for the longest time. Like,
I mean, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say you were a terrible example of a human being. You just said what the fuck you felt. You know what I mean? For a long ass time. Like, I don't feel like you're. Obviously, you're a lot more mature and a lot more grown. You make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? But you're still the same baseline fucking Kaleb that I knew. It's just you're saying smarter shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like before, it'd be like, fuck that motherfucker. We go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
see, no.
now it's just more like
ignorant.
Yeah.
Ignorant,
Yeah, okay.
bro. The ignorance got to go, man.
Yeah.
The ignorance got to go. I get it. People think that shit is blissful or whatever the fuck it may be, but you just destroying your community. You just destroying everything around you. When you be ignorant to shit, you just don't give a fuck. Like, that's some little kid shit.
Yeah.
Give a fuck. It's cool to give a fuck.
Oh, for sure.
It's cool to care. It's
cool
cool
to try.
to have feelings. It's cool to succeed. It's cool to be challenged.
Yeah.
We get it. You mastered not giving a fuck and not doing shit and not being shit. We get that. You know
Killed
what I mean?
that shit. High five.
Trending topic.
Yeah.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Do something different.
No, for sure.
Live a little.
If you could take away social media, would you?
Hell no.
No?
Nope. It's a great thing. Social media, a great thing. Would I change some shit on it? Yeah, of course.
What would you change?
I mean, I would just want people to respect themselves a little more.
Like what?
Like, I get it. Everybody,
Like girls shouldn't be shaking their ass and showing pussy prints, and
I mean, it goes
dudes
both
shouldn't
ways.
be holding a bunch of money up, talking about bitches and sluts and shit like that.
Yeah, we could just get so much more accomplished if we was just kind of on the same wavelength of shit. Like,
Right.
have some respect for yourself. You got kids, I get, but think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you don't correct in yourself, you passing down to your kids.
Okay.
So,
Ooh, I fuck with that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be talking this OnlyFans shit and these dope dealing shit. Niggas selling dope and then you got bitches OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you really look at it, it's like, if you selling dope, would you want your son selling dope? You okay with that?
No, fuck no.
If you got OnlyFans, you okay with your daughter be having OnlyFans? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
and I
not
get
at
it. Everybody got their own opinion. I ain't here to tell somebody
Everybody
they're
got
right
their
or
own way
wrong.
of the world.
I know I don't want my son selling dope. I know I don't want my son in the streets.
No, for sure.
I know I want my son to understand himself so that he can be okay in life.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be the biggest problem is that people don't really know who they are internally.
Like, what do you mean? Like, so, like, people just chasing the next motherfucker's
Chasing,
dreams.
period. Why are you chasing? You it. You are it. Why are you leaving that position? To chase after what? Something that don't even want nothing to do with you?
What do you mean by that, though?
Well, if you're chasing after something, obviously that shit is moving away from you.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to chase your dreams. You got to chase your goals and your ambitions.
You
and
don't
shit.
got to chase, you just got to work towards it.
Yeah, same thing.
You can stand still and keep working. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? People get to running around and chasing shit. Before you know it, they end up in a situation or a predicament that they don't even want to be in.
Yeah.
When you chase something, you literally are pushing it away from you. That's why you can't get it. That's why you got to keep chasing it because you're fucking so thirsty for it. You know what I mean? Like this money that motherfuckers be going crazy over. Like, bro, you are naturally abundant, period. Like you are the money. If people would just wake up and understand that they are it instead of thinking that they are not, that's why they end up shorthanded. Motherfucker, you got pussy for $5.99 and you got dick on in every bar just ready to go for anything.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I get it. Don't get me wrong. But damn. give yourself a break. Look at yourself a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Because trust me, I could have did the OnlyFans shit.
Yeah.
But that shit not for me. I did the stripping thing, doing a little bachelorette party. That shit weirded me out, motherfuckers.
Why?
Cause
You wasn't fucking with the hoes.
bro, you walk in a
like
room,
that?
bro, full of people, full of bitches, full of dudes, all that shit, bro. Motherfuckers is weak, bro.
What's the weirdest thing you experienced doing that shit?
Fucking, I went to this bachelorette party. It was all the women from one family. So it was like the mom, the grandma,
What
the
the
sister,
fuck?
the nieces, the aunties, bro. Bro, and they getting fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
And they just, bro, it's just,
Yeah, no, that would be awkward as fuck.
yeah, bro. Like, whoa. Like, I get it. Thank you. But,
Yeah.
and that shit just got cut short. I'm like, shit, I'm not doing this shit no more. Shit, they don't, you know? That's how I think, too, like, the whole getting recorded and getting shit like that. Like, I don't want nobody to see this shit.
Yeah, no, I don't
You know
want my
what
kids
I'm
seeing that shit. I don't see my kids seeing my daddy dick slanging around. No,
Right.
that's crazy.
I guess the bodybuilding thing was enough, but for health.
Yeah, no, for sure. So you still eat meat shit? Are you vegan?
Oh, no, I did the vegan thing.
Yeah.
I did the vegan thing because at that time I was really on some spiritual shit. I was doing like I don't know if you ever heard, it's called ayahuasca.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And according to like the shamans and all that, they're like, you should be on a vegan diet before you do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I went vegan for a year. And I ain't go to Costa Rica, you know, I just sat upstairs in my own crib, but I did the ayahuasca experience. It was definitely a beautiful thing.
Well, when you talk about the ayahuasca experience, explain what you're talking about, just so people are like, "What the fuck is he talking?" You know what I mean? I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know,
Like, explain to people what you're talking about.
It's natural root and a bark from a tree in different countries, and you make this drink out of it, and it's like a hallucinant. It's a psychedelic drug, and you know, at one point in time, anything that could get me out of my body, anything that could uplift my spirit, it always seemed to be like the flesh is such a dark and negative. That's the whole temptation is in the flesh. The flesh is like an animalistic nature, you know?
Yeah.
So anything that would connect me to my spirit and have me seeing things from a higher perspective was always the goal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all these drugs, like people abusing all these drugs. Drugs could be tools. You could use these drugs as tools if you actually sit down and do them.
Yeah, but it's just not man-made drugs. Man-made drugs ain't finna send you.
Hey, you know what? I was like 13 or 14 and they had that salvia shit. They used to sell at Purple East.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
I listened to a podcast where Ari Shafir was talking about he smoked salvia, took a big ass hit. Then people were talking shit like, oh, not a big enough one. He took another one. He said he lived in the ocean for like 7 months, had a whole family and like all this shit, but it was literally like 14 minutes long.
Bro, that's how I feel. Everybody looking up in the sky, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit under the water, bro.
What do you mean? What's it?
Bro, more life. The life that is watching over the life on top of the land is under the land. I believe that it's all underneath. I mean, you think about this, right? You take an empty cup and you push it down in the water. It creates an air pocket, right? Mm-hmm. And that oxygen you can breathe in there. Water produces oxygen, right? So imagine like a cave down there. All you got to do is get deep enough into the cave, right? Mm-hmm. And you can create down there. So but everybody's looking up in the sky. And I ain't saying there ain't shit up there.
Yeah.
But it's like, why ain't nobody worried about what's underneath it? Everybody
Because they just did the submarine and blew up going to see the Titanic.
Right, all those billionaires, they just disappear, right? People believe anything you tell them. They believe anything you tell them, bro. It's easier to just believe some shit.
So you don't think that was real?
I mean, I believe it, yeah. I believe anything real.
Yeah.
So who am I to say some shit that didn't happen?
Right.
I wasn't there.
Yeah. No, that's very, very, very true.
You know what I mean? Shit. I like to believe it's all about perspective. You can change your perspective, you can change anything.
I'd agree with that.
Everything is perspective. Like, for example, you getting mad at something, that's your perspective on it. You don't gotta be mad.
No, for sure.
You could just change your perspective and be like, shit.
And that motherfucker tripping.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even sorry, but yeah.
So you feel like women are equal to men?
I feel that we equal each other out. I feel that we both have different strengths and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you take away the human body, right, and feminine and masculine, the words, it's just energy.
Yeah.
People put feminine to nurturing, caring energy, and then people put masculine to strong, protective, provide, right?
Yep.
But at the end of the day, a woman can be strong and protective and provide, and a man can be caring and nurturing and loving.
Yeah.
The same way it could be vice versa, you know? Everybody just has their take on it. And I feel like that's why a lot of people get stuck in the energy because they don't allow it to naturally flow. Like they constantly feel like they need to be in control of something. But that's the joke, is that you're not in control of nothing.
Yeah.
You think you are. That's the problem. You think that you are, but you're not. That's the whole setup, is that's the problem. When the second you start thinking you are something, you're not.
Right.
You think you know, you don't. People set themselves up for failure because they think that they are this thing, right? And that's what the ego gets so personalized. Like it's a personality for the ego. Like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. And then someone better beats you. Destroys your whole fucking perception. Then what? Then what do you do?
All right. Now your life means nothing.
To you. But
Yeah.
I mean, all you got to do is just be like, damn, it's okay. You know, I could be better.
Yeah.
There's things I could work on. Nobody's perfect.
Oh, for sure.
So, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Took me a long time to realize that one.
Yeah. What do you think it was? I mean, other than your son, you said. What do you think it was that made you like come to that realization? The drugs.
Psychedelic drugs. Hell yeah. Bro, between the acid and the mushrooms, DMT, ayahuasca,
Yeah.
shit, even ketamine. Bro, they all, Molly, all that shit, bro. It all has something there for you to learn from. You know, like each drug is like a altered state of consciousness.
Okay. So you think do you think there's other realms in this like universe or world or whatever the fuck it is, and like when you take hallucinogenics, you're tapping into those other realms and other sides of yourself and type of shit?
Yeah, most definitely. Different dimensions for sure.
Yeah.
Think about it as a person or a spirit has different dimensions. And one drug brings you to this dimension of yourself. Another drug opens up this dimension of yourself. Like, for example, marijuana connects you to your body. Your body naturally has receptors for marijuana, right? Acid connects you to your mind. It's like a mind-altering drug. I mean, shit, even nitrous. You got people eating fucking nitrous all day long. All of it has a purpose. It's just the abuse that comes with it. That's
Right.
If you don't have a purpose for your life and you're addicted to drugs, you're just gonna keep indulging in the drugs because you have nothing outside of that to be grateful for. When
Right.
you are the fucking thing to be grateful for.
Yeah.
You're alive. You have another day. You're breathing.
No, for sure. For sure. I'd agree.
But you know, everybody has a choice to make every day.
Yeah.
You could wake up and be the same, or you could wake up and be better.
So if you could legalize all drugs, would you do it?
I mean, shit. I think it's on the way.
You think so?
Oh yeah, and like Oregon or
It's
somewhere,
decriminalized, yeah.
bro. Somewhere.
Yeah, but there's like
cocaine,
people
you could go
shitting
to
on the
store.
sidewalk out there, and
And you ever been to Vegas?
nope. But yeah, no, I already know.
Yeah, bro. I
Same
mean,
thing in
shit,
San
if
Francisco.
prostitution and shit could be legal,
If prostitution was legal, I think the rape number would drop
I
significantly.
mean, it is legal in certain places.
Yeah, but if it was legal everywhere, I think the rape number would drop significantly.
Ask Paul, I can never pierce the truth. I'm trying to run the world like a motherfucking Jew, but the marathon continues in a motherfucking room.
So where are we going after we die then, brother? If you ain't religious, you're spiritual, where are we going after we die, bro?
I guess it just depends on what you're attached to. Imagine as you're dying, right? Like right before you die, what are you thinking about?
Probably my family, probably my kids, hopefully.
Because your mind doesn't die, your brain might stop, but your mind is separate from your brain.
Elaborate. What do you mean by that?
So
So you think your mind continues on like your...
well, are you your physical vessel? Are you? People identify themselves as what? This
Yeah.
is a car.
Okay.
This is my car I'm in. I'm driving this bitch every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This bitch will drop to the floor and I'll still be sitting here like, yep.
Oh, so you believe that like your spirit, your ghost and shit will live on after your body's done?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
On this earth?
I guess it depends on what I choose to invest my future into. If I decide to have more children and work on coming back and making this place a better place, you know, or if I choose to just live out this rest of our life, and then it's in my son's hand really, because I'm going to always spin the block for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Can't let him go without me.
Right.
So it really, at this point, it's up to him. I would love to, you know, come across somebody and create and build something bigger and more beautiful. But at, you know, the way this shit been going,
Yeah.
one can only hope.
Right. Give me an example of someone who you deem as successful. that the public would know, not just like my mom, like obviously, you know what I mean? But
Successful.
yeah, or I mean, either just spiritually happy, maybe spiritually connected, maybe whatever your idea of success is.
That's rough because I don't fuck with nobody, bro. I don't know. I don't fuck with nobody, bro. Like really, like this is.
So where did you get where you are right now? Like how did you become gang member Kaleb, banging out in the Kia, selling drugs, doing all this wild shit in the streets? Nigga, don't act like I don't know you. To the conscious ass person you are today, because it couldn't have been you. I mean, maybe it was you doing drugs, maybe it was you doing ayahuasca, or maybe it was whatever. But I just feel like it couldn't have just been.
Bro, history repeats itself if you don't learn from it.
Okay. So it was yourself. So it was you could see your future self being successful.
My higher self being like
what inspired you.
As soon as I, like, for example, when I caught my little case and got locked up, as soon as it happened, I already knew I was done. As soon as it happened, like, because I was just out here not giving a fuck. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, if you don't give a fuck about your life, you fall into somebody else's plan. Because you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit, somebody will puppet master your ass across the finish line.
Every day.
You know, that's the whole thing, like selling your soul. Well, you sign a contract, now you have to do what they tell you to do, regardless if you want to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's like, I would never do that. I would rather just work a 9 to 5 until I die and be grateful for the fact that I can die when I want to die and do what I want to do. Fuck showing up to this, fuck showing up to that, fuck that check, fuck all that. Yeah. That's what they use to tempt you into being thirsty. Like, you thirsty, you want to, I'll sign that check. Yeah. Hell yeah, now I could just show off all this money. Look at all this money I got, y'all. Look at this shit. Look at these bitches. Look at all this shit that's not even real. I'm the man. Yeah. Okay. Shit, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. That's their life now, bro. Yeah. You live in their life now. Like, if you really look at these rappers, like all this crazy shit that's going on, bro, you get a motherfucker in a record label, they sign a contract, and then that motherfucker bring in all these people underneath of him, and then he make them do it. It's just a pyramid scheme under everything. You know what I mean? Like, let's get all these people to be inspired by trapping and this and that. I mean, that's what they call it, a fucking trap. It's a trap. No, really, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think these motherfuckers don't know what's going on? Bro, we got cameras over here everywhere. Every phone in the world, a camera. Every street light, every corner. You know what I'm saying? It's sad enough we got snitches running around and just freely and fucking in your face every goddamn where you go, but motherfuckers telling they self.
Yeah, for sure. Trump or Biden? 2024, who's better for America?
Hey, I'll put it to you like this. I ain't never had more money in my pocket than when Trump was in office. You know, I ain't got no problem with that shit, because these gas prices and all that shit.
Gas is $2.70 a gallon right now.
Finally.
The last year this nigga in office.
Finally, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but at the same day, the left wing and the right wing is still the same bird. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, they
it's two radicals, arguing.
It's a system. They use, like, over here, let's get them real high, and then let's bring them real low. So then we can bring them real high, and then and it's just the same fucking thing over and over, because people are so goddamn ignorant that they don't ever learn that, hey, you don't even gotta fucking choose this shit. Imagine if all the people stood up and was like, we're over this. Yeah. I'm done paying taxes. Then it's gonna come down to, well, what can you do for the world? What can you honestly do for us? That, you know, like, how are you gonna feed your family? How are you gonna do this? You're gonna learn to hunt. You're gonna build a garden. You're gonna do all these great things, right? Yeah. You know, that's ideally what I would hope the world would get to one day with some technology. Like, don't get me, I love technology. I think technology is a great thing when used properly. Right. You know, the whole zombie thing and shit like that, bro. You got people walking around on their phone. That's a zombie.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
You got these people off these perks, all these prescription drugs. You know what I'm saying? Zombies. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I ain't never voted in my life. I'll never vote. I might talk some shit like, oh, Trump this, oh, Trump that. But, you know, Sleepy Joe, vote. He done, man.
You think so?
We think, I mean, shit, who knows, bro? We could just fuck around going into like some shit and it's all.
World War III.
They, you know. Yeah. The Simpsons said some shit about they ain't even gonna have, or Alexa or whatever the fuck. I heard some shit. One of them shits was like, we not even gonna have another president. I'm like, okay, shit.
No, that would be crazy.
I'd be excited, like, what's about to happen?
You think the world's up for a change? We need a change in this bitch?
I think it's already happened. I think that the shift has already begun. When?
Yeah, when do you think it started? What was the moment that you decided, like, yeah, the world's gonna change? Like, was it COVID?
9/11.
in 2003.
Bro, when I was sitting in school and I seen that shit on the TV, that's when I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I believe they use the population to create things like subconsciously out of fear, like the illusions. They put these illusions like smoke and mirrors. It's like a magic trick. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, look at this. And then behind curtain, they use the media. They use everything to keep motherfuckers fear, like propaganda, sports, scripted sports. They just giving people everything they can to keep them clueless of what's really going on. And then they just throw the truth in there too at the same time. Like, they talk about all the other countries. They don't want a war with us, bro. They trying to be at peace.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers tired of this shit.
You know, I don't feel like anybody really cares about what the fuck we're doing for real.
Right, except America.
Yeah.
Except
No,
America.
America's the only place that gives a fuck what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, because they ain't doing shit. Because ain't nobody doing shit. Motherfuckers just go to
we're
work.
bored over here.
Right,
We're bored in this
lazy.
bitch. We're bored in this bitch.
That's why they bored, because they lazy, because they could be doing so much more.
For sure.
And they just...
the government just don't got nothing to play on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, like, in the last 5 or 6 years up until the trans movement, what's been the biggest thing that we've been bitching about? There's really not that much shit that American citizens really complain about, other than like this trans shit that just came about in the last few years.
So the whole trans thing, in my opinion, is pretty... it's pretty intricate how they did it, because it's like, oh, you don't want to have kids? Great, don't. Bye.
Yeah.
You don't got to come back. We don't want you to come back if you don't want to have kids. We want to have pro-lifers here that want to build and create. So in my mind, I believe that everything is happening for a reason, so that we can build a better civilization. We can have more intelligent people that want to procreate and create, not destroy. Destruction is beautiful too, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But creation, there's just something about it. Like,
so you think the trans movement is what? Like a way to weed out
people? If you don't want to have kids, then don't. But so that means you have nothing to come back to, right? If you don't have kids, like for example, if you're a woman, right, and you cut out all your shit and you start having all these puberty blockers and everything, you can't reproduce no more. If you're the end of your bloodline,
right?
Who's coming back?
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't want to be here, right? Goodbye. Yeah. Careful what you wish for. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once you do that shit, it's done. Yeah. It's done, and we don't want that. I don't want that here. I want to see people's families growing and glowing. I don't want to see kids getting shot. I don't give a fuck what this planet is. The last thing I want to see is people in pain.
Right.
If you don't want to be here, I don't want you to be here either. Then.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you shouldn't do this. And if you want to go, okay, bye. So long. Yeah. I wish you the best, man. I really do. I wish everybody the greatest things ever to their life, all the blessings they can receive. But at the end of the day, if you want to do that to yourself, I don't want to see my son doing that shit to himself. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to see a little kid doing that shit to himself. You know what I'm saying? They learning that shit from somewhere. Yeah. It's all handed down. So it's like, just because in my opinion, just because somebody's misunderstanding themselves, they're handing down like a misunderstanding to somebody, instead of just accepting the fact maybe there is something wrong with me. Because I get it. Like, I was raised by women, right? Yep. That's all. There was no man. I was just raised by women. So in spirit, my mom.
You should be you should want to be a woman,
right? But at the end of the day, I know that I'm not that.
Low key, that shit probably made you more manly.
It most definitely, because it was a choice. I chose to be a man. I chose to be a straight man, especially in this shit that's going on today. Yeah. That's the hardest choice in the world. Yeah. It's so much temptation, bro. You could have signed your life away any moment for anything. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's not who I am. That's not what I'm going to be. That's not what I stand for. That's not the example. I got a son. The world need better men. Yeah. I can say that. You know, the men definitely been like, what the fuck? But I mean, shit, we come from what the fuck. So it's like, it's about time motherfuckers think for themselves and start doing things for themselves and start analyzing themselves and really thinking about who they want to be instead of who they are. Right. Get the fuck out of your head and get out here and start doing shit.
So do you feel like government assistance, like Section 8, food stamps, welfare, is a viable system, or is that a problem?
I think the system is there to be used for people that actually need it. It's one thing if you're just using the fuck out of the system and you're not trying to do, you just want to stay in the system.
Yeah. Like if you want to live on Section 8 for 30 years, that's a problem. But if someone needs it for 3-4 years to get their shit together.
Right. If you stagnant in life, you got something going on. You need to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not ready to face or focus on what's going on. Really, you're using everything outside of yourself to stay clouded, distracted.
Okay.
So yeah, I believe every system has a purpose. It just is how you use it.
Okay. I feel that. We finna take a break. We're gonna go smoke. We might need another bottle or something. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take a little small break.
But either way it go, when I'm at home, I'm here. So it's fuck that nigga and fuck you too. I'm the elephant in the room like a double bubble goose. 12:26, my presence too big for a coop. Ain't waiting on my chances, I just do it like the swoop.
Alright, bet. We back from the motherfucking break, you know. Had to smoke, had to sip something, you know what I mean? Get my mind right.
Little release.
But now y'all know how the second segment always goes. I'm gonna ask these wild ass questions. See what bro's thinking. You know what I'm saying?
He thinks these is wild questions.
No, I think they're funny, to say the fucking least. Kaleb, motherfucker.
Hey, give the people what they want.
All right. So she's a 10. However you want to imagine this 10. Right?
Okay.
However you want to imagine her.
Okay.
Pussy, ass, titties, whatever. However, right?
Yeah.
But she can beat your ass. She can beat your ass. No, but you didn't fought her back twice now. She done knocked you out both times.
Nope.
You could be with her.
The hell no.
Makeup sex is great. It's only 2-3 times a year you getting beat up.
Nope.
2-3 times a
Anything
year.
that take my piece away from me gotta go.
Okay, but she a 10.
I don't give a fuck if she was 1,000.
500,000 a year
It
she
don't
makes.
matter, bro. I don't give a fuck about what she got, who she is. If you take any type of piece away from me, you was too much in my life.
Okay.
You gotta go.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yep.
All right. You have to commit the crime, right?
Uh-huh.
But once you commit the crime, after you commit the crime, that crime can never be committed again.
Uh-huh.
Need me to say it again? So what
I can't ever do it twice.
No, so no one can.
Okay.
So like my answer would be kill someone. Like I would kill someone so that no one could ever be killed again. What would your crime be? And if you don't commit it, whatever the next crime is the crime that's never being committed. So like it could be fucking speeding. No one could
Drunk
ever.
driving. Drunk driving. Motherfuckers
Okay.
out here. Man, bro, come on now.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever been to Florida, bro?
No.
Bro, in Florida, everybody drunk. It's a great time. Everybody fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, shit, you crashed. That's what insurance for. That's what seatbelts is for, you know what I'm saying? But to lose your driver, now I can't drive for a year because I got pulled over drunk. I didn't even crash, you know what I'm saying? Now I just can't drive. Like, y'all fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, get drunk,
I feel you.
you know? You can't lose your license for smoking weed and driving.
Yeah.
Sleepy motherfucker at the wheel. So shit.
Okay, so drunk driving? That's a good answer.
Yeah,
That's the
drunk
first time I've
driving.
heard that one. I fuck with that answer.
Yeah, I bet.
I fuck with that answer. All right. You ready for the next one?
I am.
Are you ready?
Always.
Nah, I ain't gonna ask you that
Come
one.
on,
I'm not
man.
gonna. You want me to
Come on,
ask
man,
it?
bro? Yeah, bro.
All right, I'm gonna ask you one, a prep up, warm up one first. I'm not gonna hit you with the hard one.
Okay.
All right, you can shoot a school. You can shoot up a school, and no one ever finds out it's you. Or you can go to prison for the rest of your life for shooting up that school. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to shoot the school up. I ain't going to prison for the rest of my life, G. Shit, that nigga gonna live with me, gonna die with me, man. Shit. My bad, y'all. Life's a bitch. I ain't going to prison for the rest of my life, though. Y'all got me fucked up. I got a kid to raise. Yeah, I can't do that one, bro. I did enough time in the cell to know I'll never want to go back to them bitches again.
I feel you, brother.
I'm gonna have to do myself in on the way there.
You know, I feel you, brother.
Cause no lie, I always thought about it, right. So if it was like if I had to do it, bro, I would get it done, and then as they're coming, I would get it done with them too. They gonna take me out with them.
Go out like
Everything
Scarface,
done.
fuck it.
Yeah, shit.
You know, I feel you.
One big bang.
I feel you. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is the one. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
Okay.
So you're 1 inch inside of your mom, and your dad is 1 inch inside of you. What way are you going to get out?
Up and out. Out the way. Out the way, cause that shit out the way. That's what I'm gonna go.
Hey, you know some real shit? You're the first person to answer that
I'm gonna
question.
get out the way. I ain't going in or taking nothing. What the fuck is going on? That's like a bad dream. I done woke up in like, what the hell?
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So every night at 10 p.m., you have to watch your mom and dad have sex for 45 minutes to an hour every night, no matter what, for the rest of your life.
You a weird motherfucker. For that one.
Or you could join in one time and make it end.
Nah, I ain't touching that shit, man. I done bend the corner on my mama once too many times already, so you know what I'm saying? I'll take that shit, but I ain't getting in between this shit. You know, you're a little kid, you come in the room like, Mom, oh shit. What the fuck?
Okay. All right. So, $10 million, and the only way for you to, you don't get this $10 million, right? Mm-hmm. But the only way that you can nut again is with a thumb in your ass.
Or I could have the $10 million?
No, you can have the $10 million, but once you take this $10 million, the only way for you to ever bust a nut again is to have a thumb in your ass.
That's cool, because I don't even like to bust a nut.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, no lie, bro. It's not anytime I ever have sex with a woman, it's all about them. I want them to bust so many nuts that they're done.
So you don't want to finish at all, ever?
No, because you know what? Every time I bust a nut, bro, I be feeling tired, depleted, bro. That's my juice. I'm trying to keep that shit, but baby girl, go crazy.
Say, swear to God.
Swear to God, bro. Bro,
that's
real talk.
crazy.
That was even something I practiced in a past life, was like semen retention, bro, because I'm not here to waste that's my nectar, bro. That's what give me life, you know what I'm saying? That's life.
Shit.
You just, motherfuckers just out here beating they shit, spreading it on the tissue.
You don't masturbate?
Nah, hell no.
Why not?
Because it's a waste. It leave you feeling empty afterwards, like, damn. Like, damn, bro, you that sexually frustrated, you gotta jack off.
Say, swear to God, Caleb.
Swear to
I don't
God,
believe,
bro.
I don't believe that you like that now.
You don't gotta believe it, bro.
That's crazy. So you don't like, so, okay. So in that essence, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that essence, how much money could a female make if for you to be like a stay-at-home dad and just take care of the family? You know what I'm saying?
Enough to pay the bills.
Right? It's like she can make that for you to stay at the crib,
right.
but she gonna cheat on you 2-3 times a year.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna be with nobody cheating on me.
I'll pay
my own bills.
With a female. She cheat on you 2-3 times a year with a female.
Nah, I'll pay my own bills.
Still ain't rocking with it?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. Bro,
okay.
Pussy is irrelevant, bro. Okay. That shit, like, that's the last thing ever on my mind, some pussy.
Okay. All right. No, that was all my questions. What do you got to talk about, brother? I want to hear, because I know you be on Facebook. I can go on Facebook right now and pull up your like last 10 posts if you need like a reminder of the shit you be talking about. But I definitely wanted to give you like your little, you know what I mean?
I just want people to understand that there's more to life than what they think there is.
What do you mean?
Know, like for men, for example, like, bro, there's so much more to life than pussy and money. Mm-hmm. Like your emotions and your vulnerability and your strengths and weaknesses and who you are as a human being through this experience is so much more important than anything outside of yourself.
Okay.
And the same thing with women, like, I just feel for y'all all, like, it's so much more than the physical essence of it. Like, if you only understood that this physical body is something that you're only here for a short period of time, would you really be so focused on everything else, or would you be wanting to gain some type of knowledge and information while you're here so that you could possibly have it the way you want it? I see a lot of people, they want it a certain way, but they just don't know how to get it the way they want it.
Okay.
And they continue to do it the same exact ways, and they just keep getting the same exact result. And it's like, to me, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, but don't you feel like people got to chase their own happiness?
No. Think about a baby being born, right? Mm-hmm. Is the baby already naturally happy, right?
Yeah.
Why you got to chase it if you already are happy? The problem is that we teach the baby not to be happy because we not happy. Mm. We so upset with life and because we don't got this or we don't got that or it didn't go this way or it didn't go that way that we so bitter as humans that we teach the next generation to be bitter.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, I think we're naturally already everything. You're naturally happy. You can choose to be mad. Right. You can choose to be sad. You could choose to be happy.
Yeah.
It's just, what are you willing to do to be that? What are you going to do for yourself?
Yeah, like what's the risks you're willing
to
take?
What are you worth to yourself?
Right.
You can't put a price tag on me, bro. Money don't make me, like I said, it don't make me move, bro.
Right.
Nothing will make me move faster than the love that I receive from my family and my job.
Okay. So you think that as long as you focus on your family, as long as you focus on your goals, that just pieces will fall into place.
Oh, most definitely.
But what,
Because
like,
that's what God intended.
So you think like if pieces aren't into place, that's
If
into
pieces
place
are
for people,
into place for people,
are not into place for people, that they're just not focused on themselves enough.
they're not aligned with what's really important to them.
Okay.
They're more aligned with like desires, like going out and partying. You know, like for example, if you're a parent and you got a new kid and you got out of a terrible relationship and now you're the one doing everything, you kind of grow some resentment, you know, like, or you're young and having kids, you want to still enjoy your life, you know what I mean? But it's like, what about the kid's life? Like the kid didn't get here on accident, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you chose to lay down with somebody and have a child with this person. So you chose to bring this child here, but then once this child's here, now you want to forget about the child and focus on yourself. But it's like, damn, you should have did that before the child was here. Because now you're just showing the child how to focus on everything but itself.
Yeah.
Because it's just a reflection. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, okay, this is what you wanted, right?
Yeah. But don't you think, like, I mean, to a certain extent, you have to focus on yourself enough to be able to provide for the child.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. If you don't love yourself, how are you supposed to love anybody? If you don't have love for yourself and take time for yourself and have a relationship with yourself, how do you expect any relationship or anything to go with anybody else?
Mm.
You're not even taking the time to get to know yourself. How the fuck are you going to understand this person in front of you?
Right.
And that's the thing, this hookup culture, this shit, everybody just want to go out and drink and, oh, the alcohol made me do it. Oh, you know, I was fucked up. Or, oh, I woke up, now she pregnant. Like, man, bro, come on, bro. Come on, y'all. Y'all choosing this shit. You chose to get that drink. You chose to go be that. It's like premeditated. Like you already knew what you was doing, but now that it's happened, now it's a reality.
Right.
Because you so focused on everything else, what you don't have, what's behind you, what left, what you want to get, what's over there. But what about where you're at? Because that's the only thing that's real. Where you're at is the only thing that's real. What's behind you is an illusion of your mind.
Yeah.
It only exists in your mind because don't nobody know what the fuck was behind you but you.
Right.
And nobody can get you where you want to go except you.
Yeah.
So if you're not right here, right now, doing what it takes to get where you're going, then you constantly going backwards. And that's it. You wish on a fucking star all you want. That don't mean that bitch gonna come true.
Right.
I don't believe in that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do the work. That's it. That's it. Shit not gonna build itself. I mean, unless you're doing some fucking ill-intended shit. And that's what a lot of people do. They manipulate people. They use people. They take advantage of people, especially the kindest of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If you got a pure and genuine heart and you're not aware of yourself yet and you come into a relationship with somebody and they're like, oh, this motherfucker could pay for this or they could do that or this and that. They not thinking about you. They don't care about you. They care about what the idea of you, what you could do for them, how you could make them better. What about you? You giving up yourself for a person that's worried about themselves. But that's your choice. You choosing to give yourself up.
Yeah.
So what's that say about how you feel about yourself? Why would I want to be with somebody that don't feel good about themselves? You giving yourself up. You don't even give a fuck about yourself.
Yeah.
The relationship start with you. Between what's going on in here and what's going on out here.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't want to face that reality. They want to sit here and point the finger. That's the whole victim culture that's going on. Everybody want to, my baby daddy, my baby mama. No, you chose this person. You chose to procreate with this person off of a feeling. You don't even know this person. A lot of us, shit, I ain't know my baby mama, but shit, here we are. You know what I'm saying? And I let her know you the greatest blessing ever came in my life because without you, I would still be that lame ass nigga that I was.
Yeah.
But it's all about perspective. You know what I'm saying? I could be bitter. I'm doing that, man. For what? Look, I'm exposing myself to who I am. I'm the bitter ass nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not. So, shit, we got to get busy. This is what I wanted. This is what I got.
Yeah.
And that's it. This is my reality. I create this shit. This is my life. If I let you in my life, it's because we are genuine. I don't let people in my life that's not genuine.
Right.
As soon as I see it, you know what I'm saying? I always give people the benefit of the doubt because I'm coming from a genuine place every time.
Right.
I don't play games. I'm not here to play. That's the thing. Like, that's why people don't fuck with me because I'm not playing with you.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. Brother, this is not a game. This is my life.
Yeah.
I don't come outside for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, if anything, I'm trying to stay inside all the time. That's, fill my time up with everything that I can that's going to provide more for my family and my life.
Right. So how important is mental health? to you?
Well, it's as a man, everything.
Yeah.
As a man, speaking from a man's point of view, mental health is everything because you know what? As a man, they've created society in a way that has taught men to mask their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Women are naturally emotional out loud.
Yep.
As soon as you even fucking think about something that she don't like, she gonna let you know about it.
Right.
And it's like, at that point, if you're not a man that's dealt with himself on an emotional level or have no type of emotional intelligence, you're gonna let the energy of a woman create your energy because now you're like, oh, what are you getting mad at me for?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna get mad at you. Like, bro, you're supposed to lead the way. You're supposed to stay calm. You're supposed to be like, yo, look, you're not gonna talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna listen to that. I'm gonna let you be upset with yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's what you are. It ain't me that you mad. You projecting onto me. You mad at me for what's going on in your head. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You trying to make it my fault that you feel this way. Those are your feelings. You feel this way because of who you are, not because of who I am.
Right.
So please, don't do that to me because I wouldn't do that to you. I would never make you feel something that I wouldn't want to feel. Flat out.
You think you mentally stable enough to handle? You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And that's why I rid my life of things that crowd my mental because my life is too precious to me to have things in my mind that could tip me. Balance is everything to me.
Yeah. So what was the first thing that you feel like you got rid of to like help you balance yourself?
Stress.
In what way?
Anything
Because
that
I feel like certain people. I mean, I feel like everybody needs a certain level of stress in order. You know what I'm saying?
pressure and stress to me are two different things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If I'm stressed out, that means I'm taking on more than I should be taking on.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm stressed out and I got people around me watching me be stressed out, that's a problem to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because why the fuck I'm stressed out and you not?
Right.
You supposed to be here fucking with me. You supposed to be here doing, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck
you should
I'm
be stressed out with me?
You got to go.
Yeah.
We got to figure, you know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to figure it out and help me, what you doing here? Using me?
Yeah.
You want me to be stressed so you could be good?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Yeah.
No, but if you want to put some pressure on me, because I love a challenge. And that's my number one priority in life is challenging myself. So when I meet somebody that actually puts a challenge on me, bruh, to the fucking finish line, dog. For 100,000 years, I'll never let my foot off that gas. Because you ain't going to show me that I'm wrong.
Right.
And I got no problem being wrong, but I'll do everything in my soul to be right. I swear to God, bro. That's one thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely the type of person, I'm always looking for a reaction. I'm always, oh, why you feel like that? Oh, what's going on? Why are you mad?
Yeah.
And that's almost like the way I kind of deal with women. Like, damn, why you bothered?
Yeah.
Why you triggered? Come on, we got to work on that. What's going on? You should, and that's the thing too, that, you know, that's probably why I am single while I'm alone, because I'm not gonna just let somebody exist around me that ain't trying to be better.
Right.
I got no problem letting off the gas, you know, if I see like if a person's really trying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I see you just not trying, I'm gonna definitely pick and poke, like, bro. And that's what happens is that it gets to a point, the emotions get so serious and they have no self-control. And then it's like, damn, you need some self-control.
So you think bullying is necessary? I mean, if you're going to pick and poke at people, you have to at least agree with some sort of bullying.
Everything cause and reaction, right? So, for example, I wake up today. I got to go to work. I woke up. I got to go to work. If I didn't wake up, I wouldn't have to go to work, right? For example, with a human, I say something to you and it bothers you. Why does it bother you? Explain why it bothers you. Oh, I don't know. It's just, I don't like the way you said this. Or maybe it's the way you perceived it. Maybe it's the way you took it into yourself. Because at the end of the day, we're just reflections. Everything's a reflection.
Yeah.
So if you feel a way towards me, you're just exposing yourself. You're telling me like, hey, I don't like the way you do this and that. Well, I could be like, well, okay, so why are you here then? If you don't like who I am and you don't like the way I operate, you don't like this and that, why are you here?
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like we all here to just be together forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come in your life and they shake it up. That's the whole point. If you're not shaking my life up, what you doing in here?
Right.
And not in a negative way, I guess. Because, like I said, I love a challenge. So I would love for a person to come into my life and be like, you could be doing better right here. And I'll be like, word, you right? You right? I'll eat that bitch too. Like, you right? And then I'll just go 10,000% on it, and then I'll be almost like, oh yeah, you see that now, right?
Yeah.
And I just hope that they can handle that same pressure, because now that you've pointed something out to me, I want to point something out to you.
Right.
That's where, for me, that's like the give and take, like the tension. I love the tension, because I mean, if you ain't got that with somebody, like in a respectful way,
that low key is toxic as shit.
I just want you
to realize how toxic what you just explained was.
Bro. I didn't say
that was toxic as shit.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, I ain't perfect.
Yeah,
I'm human just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm inside this body, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I've learned to be happy alone. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy company for a moment in time, but I have yet to come across a person where I'm like, I just want to spend the rest of my life with you and do, like, no. Like, I got to go. I need to go play Call of Duty. I need to go to work. I want to go chill with my son. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I got to get away, because it's just people are draining as fuck. It's draining. It's draining being around people, because if they're not putting into your life,
mm-hmm.
and like I said, my family, that's the only people I ever met that pour into me. Like, they give their life to me, so I give my life to them. I have not come across a single human being in this world that has given me enough life to be like, hey, let me give you mine too.
Okay.
That's why, we come across people as associates, business, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come for that purpose. If it's beneficial to both of us, you know what I'm saying? I think the other day I was just talking shit too. It's like, people so foreign to being kind that they record it. Like, giving a homeless person something.
I seen you say that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you really not kind then, huh? Because you got to let everybody know you fucking kind.
Yeah.
Like, that should just be, I don't know. I think that should just be
I
more
feel you.
natural,
That should be more normal. Yeah. But I don't give homeless people shit. I'll be the first person to stand on. Fuck that.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I didn't for a long time either.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at a point now where, bro, if you standing out here in that cold, bro, and I got a couple dollars in my pocket, take it, bro. You need it more than me.
Yeah, but
I had somebody hit me up and be like, hey, bro, I need some bread. Be like, here, bro. Because you know what?
Yeah, no, but that's, to me, I feel like that's what I mean by, like, I'm not trying to give a homeless person shit just because of the simple fact that, like, everybody comes from a family, right? Like, you didn't just come from fucking nowhere,
right?
Like, you at some point you had somebody who cared about you. At some point you had somebody who did something for you, looked out for you and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, I had motherfucker hit me up and been like, bro, I need some bread, right? Yeah. And I knew this motherfucker was not gonna ever pay me back.
Yep.
Bro, I gave it to him, bro, and ate that feeling inside me.
Yeah, I've done it too.
And I did it knowing that I did the right thing, because I don't need it.
Some of the best people who we grew up with to this day owe me thousands of dollars. But we ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear it.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't, I won't help out a homeless person just because of the simple fact that, like, I've been homeless. I knew how hard it was for me to figure that, like, get out of my own way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like for the most part, if I'm finna give a nigga who's willing to stand on the corner, you know what I'm saying, and hold a sign up and get a nigga some bread, majority of the time he ain't doing shit but hurting himself with it. So why am I gonna indulge myself in somebody fucking their own life over?
For me,
you know what I mean?
And the way I feel about it, it's like, it's none of my business what he does with it.
Yeah.
I just know that there's somebody that needs help and they're asking me for it, and I can provide that help.
Mm-hmm.
I can help that person.
Okay.
Now, if it's the same person every day, all day, every day, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, look, here's the application.
Yeah, but
you know
see, but that's the thing, though. Like, how many different homeless people do we see in Grand Rapids on them corners? It's only like 40. 40 is a high number, but it's something like 40 motherfuckers. If you really take, like, a visual hard look, like, bitch, I know what you look like now. After you get that nigga that couple dollars, you gonna see that same nigga in 2 days. Yeah. 3 days, a week, a month. Like, nah, I'm straight.
You gotta know, too. You gotta know where the boundaries are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no problem helping 40 individuals out one time.
No, you know what's fucked up? One time, on the corner of 20th and Division, I seen a homeless lady pass the fuck out, laid out on the corner. And I called the police on her. And I looked her up on Access Kent. That bitch went to jail. But I ain't mean for her to, like, go to jail. I thought she, like, OD'd and died on the corner.
She could be getting a meal now in a bath.
No, facts. But I'm just saying, like, I thought she OD'd on the corner. I did
that
care.
was you caring.
Yeah. No,
don't feel bad for caring. Shit.
I looked her up on Access Can. She was in that bitch.
How you knew her information?
I knew who she was.
Oh, see.
I know who she was. Like I don't know exactly who she is, but I know who she is through my kid, through my kids who give her money and shit. And she was on the corner of 20th.
All them dollars.
Nah, fuck that.
No, I'm just talking shit.
And that's what it is, brother. So do you feel like the world's coming to an end?
No, hell no. It's just beginning.
What do you mean?
The world's coming to an end. Everybody run. That's fear, right?
It could just be like a practical thing.
I mean, I'll put you like this, bro. I don't even believe. I believe that they say there's 7 continents, bro. I believe there's way more than 7 continents, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro.
So are you a flat earther?
Bro, I don't
is that
know
what
if
you're saying right now?
Round or flat. I just know that there's more.
You're a flat earther,
I didn't
Kaleb?
say if it was round or flat.
Shit!
I didn't say if it was round or flat.
So you don't know?
Yeah, I definitely don't. I ain't never seen it.
Say swear.
I ain't never seen it.
You ever seen $1 million?
Nope. Probably over time, not at one time.
But so you don't
I seen it on Facebook.
But
though.
you don't think there's $1 million? You seen pictures of the round Earth on Facebook and a flat Earth on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't say
So
one is right, this one's right, this one's wrong.
Do we
I'll be
land-
like, shit, either one of them's possible.
Did we land on the moon?
I believe we created the moon.
What?
I believe, bro.
Shut
Think about it, bro. Right?
What?
Bro, look at the moon. Don't ever rotate. It's just stationary, bro.
It's in our orbit though.
Yeah, of course it's in our orbit, but
Yeah,
that motherfucker don't move. Why everything else move except that, right?
It does move, nigga.
I mean,
moves with us.
like this, right?
It
So
moves
say
with
this
us.
the Earth,
So
right?
if we moving like this, the Earth, the moon moving with us.
So it's like a big satellite they put up there.
Oh shit. Oh shit. So you think it's a satellite?
I mean,
Don't get me twisted. I think birds are cameras. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me
bro,
twisted.
you know what I'm saying? It's anything possible.
No, for sure.
Anything possible, bro. I definitely ain't taking away.
I just
from
feel like I
nothing.
done bent too many corners and there's like 5,000 birds all staring at one crib. Bro.
Or you roll the windows up, someone get in the car, all of a sudden there's a bird on your little mirror. Like, bro, the bird listening, bro. Don't say shit.
Nah, real shit, bro. I be feeling like, real shit.
Bro,
I be
if
feeling like
you
birds.
think something is impossible, bro, that means it's possible.
Nah, real shit. Real shit.
So I ain't the type of motherfucker to, bro.
Cause like, bro, think about it like this: how cold it be? Like, how cold is it right now? It's cold as fuck, right?
Cold enough.
Right. And then how hot it gets in the summertime, right? And the squirrel and the birds just be outside all the time. And then go ahead and say it. They fly
Bro,
down.
sandy cheeks, bro.
Okay, but look, and then the birds fly down south for the winter, right? But do you ever see videos of people being like, bro, there's 5,000 extra birds down here? Like, you ain't ever seen Alabama with no bird infestation?
Nope. Now we just got 10-foot aliens inside of Miami malls and shit.
So you believe that shit?
Bro.
You don't know?
Whatever it is gonna be. That's how I see it.
You think? Because I mean, they did just come out and say not too long ago that there's aliens out there now.
Oh, of course.
So you believe there's other life in other planets?
Is there even other planets? Is there even other planets? Anybody been to another planet to tell me there's another planet, or is it just what they talking about?
I mean, we been to the moon apparently.
I mean, shit. I ain't been to the moon. I ain't been to the moon, and I'll be the last motherfucker.
I mean, but you ain't never held $1 million, but you know it's real. You know $1 million is real.
Shit, it's real. But what you gotta do to get that shit?
Yeah. So what do you got to do to get to the moon?
It's have more than $1 million. You gotta do more than that. Why they ain't got no rides to the moon? Why can't buy a ride?
You can hop and get out of the universe though. Didn't Bezos? Yeah, Bezos did that shit.
How he did it?
In a rocket. He went up and was in orbit and came back.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah,
Shit,
for sure.
I didn't know that. I'm just learning something right now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. Anything possible, bro. For real. Anything possible. Because I thought we was going to have flying cars by now, but we barely...
No, that's facts. We 23 years into 24 years into the future, and we ain't got shit new.
I feel like shit going backwards.
Yeah, we ain't got shit new. Like, the fact that we can't teleport right now is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It is some bullshit.
But how do we know we can't? Just because not everybody...
We might not be able to afford that shit. You ain't never lied.
You know?
You ain't never lied.
I won't.
Huh? So, you ready to wrap this shit up? You got something else to say?
Good, bro. You got any questions? Let me know.
Oh, you want some more questions?
I mean, if you got them.
Of course, I always got some questions. I can always ask some questions, brother. I can always ask some questions. So, who's gonna be like? Who's the ideal woman to be Miss Kaleb Stressman? Like, what if you could design your perfect woman? How would you design her?
Somebody that challenges me. I don't give a fuck what she look
But,
like.
okay, but like in what way? Like challenges you, like
Mentally,
what?
physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually.
Okay.
Somebody that make me curious to learn more. Like, damn, like, you know, someone that keeps me wondering and thinking, like, you know. But you know,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So how do you feel about Isaiah feeling a type of way about you having your ass cheeks out on Facebook?
Hey man,
and
he
your bodybuilding
uncomfortable.
phase?
He was uncomfortable, bro. That's on him.
Yeah.
That's on him, bro. If you uncomfortable with my pictures of my ass, that says a lot about you, not me.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, why you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Why you uncomfortable with my ass?
Huh?
What's that do for you?
It was whatever.
That make you scared?
I said, look at my nigga Kaleb out there getting busy on these niggas. That's all I seen it. Like, hey,
I mean,
my
shit,
nigga ain't
bro.
fat no more. My nigga out here doing it. That's all I seen it. But I mean,
If you
you and
conflicted
Isaiah.
by my ass cheeks, man, that's the only issue me and Isaiah ever had was that one time.
No, I don't think it's y'all niggas got problems.
No, most definitely
I
not
think it's
me.
all love. I think it's all love still. I
Most
think it's just
definitely
funny.
not me.
You know Isaiah goofy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever to be disrespectful.
Hey, you know what? When the bodybuilding shit, you know what I'm saying? That was always like what they call that shit in the hat or bucket list thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you
Like,
did it.
Exactly.
You fucked
That's
that
why I
shit.
didn't
You
want
ever
to keep
took first?
doing it. Cause
You ever
bro,
took
I
first?
went pro my first show.
Okay.
I went pro my first show and my second show.
Yeah.
I went pro in Philly before I even went pro in Michigan. Then I flew back here and went pro in Michigan 2 weeks later. And then I flew to Vegas and California and took second in both of them.
Oh, that's lit.
So
That's lit as
it was
fuck.
it was a good time, but I'm over it, bro, because I like to just enjoy my life at this point. I ain't got nothing to prove. And that's what that shit turned into. Like, oh, you out there trying to prove yourself. Like, I ain't trying to prove myself to y'all. I don't give a fuck if y'all like how I look. I like how I look.
I feel you got lazy. I feel you just ain't
Shit,
about
bro,
it.
yeah, because
I'm
that
just
shit
playing,
is
bro.
depressing, bro. Think about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You starving all day, every day.
Yeah.
You constantly going to the gym. At this point, the gym not even fun anymore. Now I'm just going because it's like I gotta do this because I gotta be like this at this exact moment. You know what I mean? It take all the parts that you enjoyed about it away, and now it's a job. That's anything in the industry, though. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers, for example, they start off because they loved it. Now they gotta do it. Now they gotta. And don't get me wrong, some people love that shit. Like there's people that compete in bodybuilding for 10, 20 years. They love it for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. I like to eat some pizza once in a while.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do none of that shit.
For real?
For real.
What was the hardest dedication to becoming a bodybuilder? Just the food?
Yeah, bro. That's the hardest part about it is eating the same fucking thing every goddamn day, all day. Eat 2.5 pounds of chicken every fucking day. That's all I fucking eat is chicken.
You ever did the roids?
Hell no. Hell no.
You never
bro.
got a shot in the butt?
No. Nah, bro.
That's not what I heard.
Nah, bro. I mean, you can hear it all you want,
I'm just
bro.
playing. Ain't nobody tell me that. Ain't nobody tell me.
I seen it do too much. You know, and that's the thing too, is that people, it's crazy to me, is like people be preaching this sobriety shit and then they be shooting steroids too. It's like, bro, like you're a full blown junkie talking about you sober. Like, what the fuck? Oh, it's sport enhancing drug. No, then you're fucking sticking a goddamn needle in your body. And don't get me wrong, you do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, because I got motherfuckers in the bodybuilding shit and I fuck with them. You know what I mean?
You ain't never thought about doing like MMA or fighting or anything?
Hell no, I ain't trying to get punched in the face, bro. I'm the least conflicted person. The last thing I want to do.
What?
Yeah, bro.
I don't believe that shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm
I
a
don't believe
lover.
that shit.
I'm a lover, bro.
See, like you don't remember chasing a nigga in the Saturn and then he lost you at the Granville. And,
I don't know who that was.
You lying? No, you lying? He lost you at the Granville Avenue in Clyde Park. Like
we grew up from those days.
I'm just saying. So you're not that angry ass Kaleb no more.
Yeah, because
I remember you cussing out Queasy like thousands and thousands of times. Juju, have a hella beef with Juju, hella beef. Like not beef, but you know.
Bro, because it just be upset me when people I care about don't give a fuck. Like you got me caring about you, but you don't even give a fuck. Like, you wasting my time. You wasting my time, bro. Like, you're not trying to hear shit I got to say. If anything, they get off on the fact that I care.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, bro. And back in the day, when I had like an emotional issue, I would definitely be bothered by it. Like, bro, like, I'm over here spending my time trying to help you out, bro. You don't even give a fuck. Like, why I'm wasting my fucking time with you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You better go play with yourself. Don't play with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but even, at the end of the day, that shit is irrelevant, though, because I still be like, what up? I don't give a fuck how they feel.
It's still, it's still all love between all of us. I feel like.
Shit.
It better fucking be. It better fucking be.
It ain't. If it is, it is.
Yeah, no, I feel like, no, I've talked to everybody. The only person who I ain't talked to, like I said, was Queasy and Gully. At least from back in the day. I'm sure they'll pop up. This is the fourth, fifth time I done brought Gully name up on the podcast. I miss that nigga, bro.
Yeah,
I miss that nigga to this day. I fought that nigga. I regret that shit. You know what I mean? But
hey, we all do shit like that.
I miss that nigga, man.
We all do shit like
That's
that.
my big bro.
That's how you know we care too much about shit.
Yeah, no, real shit. That's my big bro. I miss that nigga. You know what I mean?
We're gonna have to get a reunion on the cast.
No, we're gonna have to do something. We're gonna definitely have to do something.
Like everybody.
That's why you gotta be a part of the case race, bro. You never know who's gonna pop up.
Bro,
you never know who's gonna pop up. I'm just saying, but you don't got. It's not like you fucking winning money.
That
it's not like you.
Fool?
That bitch gone. That's why I said we should have went and got another one on the break. We should have went and got another one. But we can wrap this shit up. We can go grab us another one. Go talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? No, let's wrap this shit up, man. We done. We out this bitch. It's your boy B.Garber. Your boy K Stress in Progress. Don't get it fucking twisted, nigga. Any last messages, bro, for the people, bro, that you gotta say?
Hey, God
before we get the
bless
fuck
y'all,
out?
man.
Yes, sir.
Make better choices.
Better decisions, people.
Please.
Please.
Tired of hearing about the ignorance.
You heard my brother. Hey, we out this bitch. You dig?
The wife.
Hello?
I know your ass ain't still in the motherfucking